Hey there, it's your boy Ranker, and today I'm going to talk about stuff that you can do in Tarisland. And those things are your daily and weekly quests. The things I'm gonna mention does not have any order of importance, so let's get to it. Alright, so first is your events. The game is going to be dishing out different events throughout the game that requires you to either log in or check in or do some random stuff that will give you rewards upon completion. Checking this is a must if you don't want to miss out on any limited stuff. And coming up next is doing your elite dungeons. Now, you might have done it already once and it gave you a purple gear and you call it quits, but the reason I'm telling you this is so you can hunt for the right stats for your gear, since it can give you 2 random attributes that you will specifically need for your class. And dropping in is your Manual of Destiny. In here, you can acquire rewards that will help you progress through the game. Upon completing 5 tasks, it can reward you with reputation scrolls, so you can access more items in the reputation shop, where you can buy a mount, inscribed stone energy, emotion actions, etc. It also gives you a little amount of gold where you can spend to buy gems for your gear or materials that you might need to get stronger. It also gives you a medal that you can use to buy gears to look for the attributes that you need. And on this side, we do have your gameplay overview. On this tab, you'll also have a list of things to do daily or every 3 days and even weekly. This one gives you destiny tokens in which you can use to buy salvation emblems for your inscribed stone, vigor to craft more items or to gather resources to sell, gathering tools, and a rare medal. Please take note that the shop does restock, so be sure to check it out from time to time. Now the next one is gonna be very important, so it's gonna be your gathering and crafting. Now I notice a lot of people ignoring this. Now crafting and selling resources that you can produce is a big plus for your character progression. Your vigor is time gated, meaning it fills out over time. Make sure you do this every day to maximize efficiency. You can craft gems, bags, potions, and other things that will help you out tremendously, so don't sleep on it. And make sure to check your weekly calendar. Events would be shown over here so you can see what's coming up for the current week or the upcoming week and plan ahead. And this is it. Fishing. Oh gosh. This is one of the things that I don't want to do, but it has its perks. You can get different types of fish that provides buff that you can use in battle. Honestly, some of the buff that it provides are actually very good, and they last long. Downside for this is you gotta fish manually. If you want to do auto fishing, you'll have to consider spending. Okay, and coming up next is your battlegrounds and arena. Now the arena is gonna be coming soon, and this is gonna be the fun aspect of the game, where you get to slap your might on enemies. Doing the battlegrounds twice a day will reward you with a glory award token, on which you can spend them on the shop for various things. You can also use them to promote your PvP rank to increase your stats when you battle it out with other players. The same goes for upgrading your military talents. Now, you might have noticed already, but some of the things that I mentioned earlier resets in 2 to 3 days, so they are currently stuck between dailies and weeklies. One example here is the Dark Invasion. Doing this gives out XP, dust for your inscribed stone, reputation scrolls, and silver coins. Now please take note that you can do this any time of the day, but you also have to keep in mind that you have to do this within 2 to 3 days before it refreshes. Then we have your reputation events. This can be found by opening your map interface and click World. You should see this icon. You'll be able to do all 6 of them. The rewards are not much, especially when you have maxed out at level 40, but it builds up your reputation depending on what region is available at that time. Next is the Universal Hall, the bread and butter for your inscribed stones. Completing floors will give you inscribed stone dusts, emblem chests. This refreshes every 3 days, so make sure to do this. And lastly is your world boss. It also refreshes every 3 days, but it gives a good amount of rewards. It gives inscribed stones, battle cry emblems, gem chests that you can use for your gear socket, adding more stats for your character. And that is it for this guide. I hope this helps, and take care out there.